Let's just do this one. Day 2
So how
highlights.
did it come to be that your finger became injured?
There was at one point where I'd stayed in one of the, sitting on a bathroom floor, door locked. She's banging away, screaming, blah, blah, blah. And then suddenly she stopped, and I could hear her walk away. And I left the place, the room that I was hiding in, or not hiding, locked myself into. And I went downstairs in the house. Downstairs in the house, as soon as you walk in the house, you can go upstairs or downstairs. Downstairs there was a sort of a rec area, pool table and such. And, there was a bar. And I was a mess. I was a wreck. I was
This shit with
shaking.
Ezra Miller lately has been crazy too. Yeah, I heard something about Ezra Miller. I'm not sure of the details, but isn't he going? Is that the one where he's going crazy?
I just didn't understand why all this was happening. So I went behind the bar.
Ooh,
I grabbed a bottle of vodka that was
Thank
there.
you, Eli
and a
Soup.
shot glass. And sat at the bar. She was nowhere around. And I poured myself 2 or 3 stiff shots of the vodka. First taste of alcohol I'd had in a long time. And then she came down.
Dude, imagine, I don't know. Imagine being in a relationship where you always have to like be, is she around? Okay, thank God I can relax. You know what I mean? That in of itself just shows how fucking stressful. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I have heard some things where they're both kind of toxic in the relationship. But obviously, it doesn't seem like he did any physical abuse whatsoever, but she did, to the point where he's literally fearful of where she is.
To the bar and found me there. And of course started screaming, "Oh, you're drinking again, the monster," and all that. So she walked up to me and reached and grabbed the bottle of vodka. And then just kind of stood back and then hurled it at me.
What
And-
the
and it just went right past my head and smashed behind me.
Oh my,
Ooh,
okay.
Savage burn.
I actually didn't know that. Mordecai, thank you so much for the gift sub. Unholy Ghost, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. I didn't know that part. I didn't know she actually threw it at his head. I thought like she threw it at a wall, and that's how he cut his finger. Okay, that changes my mind completely. I mean, obviously my mind was pretty set in stone in what I was thinking anyway, but what the fuck?
So I stood up and I walked behind the bar, and there was a larger bottle of vodka, the kind with the handle, on it. I grabbed that and I went and I sat in my seat again. I opened the bottle and I poured myself a shot and drank it. Mr. was flinging insults left, right, and center. And
Dude, just what? He gets a bottle thrown at him. At his head, misses, shatters, goes, grabs the other fucking bottle of vodka, and while she's doing that,
water while these
just
peasants starve.
fucking
Hello,
taking
but
another
remember me,
shot.
your favorite water.
Yo, what's up, Whopping Waluigi? Okay, you don't have to call her a damn dirty slut. Come on, let's chill out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, she's an awful person. Don't get me wrong. But what the fuck? But yeah, that's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there you go. Damn dirty abuser. That's better. That's better. Sorry, I just personally don't like the slut word. I don't know why. I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't really care because she's a bad person. It's just, I don't know why. There you go. Lying, manipulative bitch. I'm okay with that one. I don't know why. I don't even, honestly, after thinking about it, I don't even know why slut bothered me. I just don't like the word. The word kind of grosses me out. Anyway.
And she then grabbed that bottle and threw that at me. And the way that the bar was situated and where Miss Herb was. So if I could show you, so if this is the bar where the glass was and the bottles, if this was the bar and I'm sitting here like this, she would grab the bottle and she would go there. She went there. And so I was leaning like this in the chair, looking at her. First bottle went, then got the other bottle shot.
He's just like, he's literally chilling like this after a bottle almost fucking nails him in the head. Oh my God.
Takes the second bottle, which was the larger one. I'm in this position again, and my hand is on the edge of the bar, like that, you know, leaning over, the fingers like that, and she threw the large bottle, and it made contact and shattered everywhere. Oh. And I honestly didn't feel the pain at first at all. I felt no pain whatsoever. What I felt was, I felt heat. I felt heat, and I felt as if something were dripping down my hand, you know. And then
it's interesting because every time I hear of someone explaining a big injury that they have, that's normally what it is. If they don't feel pain, they just feel heat. And then, yeah. Because one dude who I used to work with told, no joke, is in my old town. One person I was working with told me a story about it, how his ex-wife stabbed him in the back with a butcher knife. And he said, yeah, it just felt like really hot. Like it just felt like I didn't feel any pain, and all of a sudden it felt really hot, and then liquid dripped down my back. I'm like, great. Cool, bro. Yeah. What? So thanks for telling me how your ex-wife stabbed you. Oh, man, I'm so glad I'm out of that town. Anyway. Yeah, I've heard that, too. Like cutting your head. Like, that's happened to my dad, too. He cut his head, and he was wondering why everybody else was freaking out, and he couldn't tell him.
Realized that the tip of my finger had been severed, and I was looking directly at my bones sticking out, and the meaty portion of the inside of your finger, and blood was just pouring out. And at that point, I think that I went into some sort of, I don't know what a nervous breakdown feels like, but that's probably the closest that I've ever been. Nothing made sense. And I knew in my mind and in my heart, this is not life. This is not life. No one should have to go through this.
Which finger was cut?
That's so fucked up. Like, how? That's just crazy. As someone going through the recovery process of being stabbed in the hand injuries are no joke. Yeah. You want to know something weird? Amber Heard's face never changes. Every thumbnail, she's just, look at that. Same face, even in different clothes, same face. She doesn't blink, man. She literally doesn't blink. Is she real? It's scary.
Mr. Depp?
It's the middle. It's the funny looking one. It's the middle finger here. You can see the. Well, you can see all the sort of from the initial wound. All these bones up here were crushed, and it looked like Vesuvius, you know. And so this part of my finger now is so that because of not having use of the tip here, this is basically arthritis that kicks into the joint once that upper part of the finger is mangled.
So is that the right middle finger?
Right middle, yes.
And is that your dominant hand?
Yes, it is, yes.
Mr. Depp, after Miss Heard
God.
threw the vodka bottle at you and severed your finger, what, if anything, did she say when she saw the injury?
I don't recall anything, but just it was almost like white noise, just someone yelling. It was just a high-pitched, constant attack of insults. It was just.
So let me get this straight. Even after she destroyed his finger, she's still going into him. Even after. Oh my God.
Jumbled words to me in a very high frequency, and I was in a bit of shock, you know.
Mr. Depp, I'd like to show you a picture. If we could please pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 145.
Okay. No blood, right? What's fucked is she can still get roles and work, but Will Smith and Johnny get blacklisted. That's the dumbest part. Is this is how easy it can be and why the stigma's pretty bad. Don't get me wrong. There is definitely plenty of abuse with like men abusing women. But the fact that just by word of mouth, so, some woman, if she wants to, like Amber Heard, can come out and be like, he beat me, he abused me, ruin his career. Every single company, shut up phone, every single, like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, literally dropped him and got a new Jack Sparrow. What the fuck? What the fuck? Just by word of mouth, no evidence, no nothing. Just she said that he did it, must have done it. It's so messed up. And the sad part is, chat, is the fact that if Amber Heard never defamed him, if Amber Heard never did any of this stuff, she could have got away with it. She could have got away without anyone knowing the stuff she did behind the scenes because he never wanted to bring it to the public. Johnny said that he, even if they offered him Jack Sparrow, he says he doesn't want to do it anyway. But still, the fact that they dropped him for that is stupid. But that's the dumb part. Is Amber Heard is so, like, I don't even know what you'd call it. There is a part in this where my wife was watching it where I think her therapist or something like that, did like a really thorough personality test. And like she turned out to be extremely aggressive and narcissistic. And I think it's this narcissism where she thinks that like she's right for some reason. I don't know. But she could have easily just gotten away with it without anyone realizing that she was actually the bad guy in all of this and just moved on with her life and never had to deal with this. But now, you know, since she defamed him, Johnny had to do something. Stupid.
Mr. Depp, what is this a picture of?
That is, that's me in the emergency room. I see.
Okay.
I see a detail that I'd forgotten, which is the Ms. Erd had taken my cigarette from the ashtray and stomped it out in my face here.
Could you mark on the screen where you see that?
It's right above that green
Did you see Amber Heard's lawyer yell objection to his own question? Yeah, we just watched that actually just recently. It's hilarious.
dot.
And do you know who took this picture?
I do not know.
Can we please publish this to the jury?
Do you want to enter into evidence?
Yes, please.
Any objection? No, Your Honor. All right, 145 in evidence, you can publish to the jury.
Cringe.
Oh my God. His fingers look annihilated, dude. I'll skip a little bit. I don't think there's blood.
We're drinking water while these peasants starve.
Hello, Pig. Remember me, your favorite wa.
That was from a while ago. I don't know why that took forever to get there. I don't think there's any blood,
And
so.
Mr. Depp, now that the jury can see the photograph, can you again explain what that green dot is identifying?
Just above the, well, just above the green dot is
Well, his finger is wrapped, chat. That's not like his finger skin. It's wrapped with something.
a wound from Ms. Heard taking my cigarette, and this is after the finger had gone away, and she stubbed it out in my face and on my cheek.
If we could please pull up Plaintiff's
Dear
Exhibit
Lord.
343.
The fact that even after that, he didn't say a word to anyone. He didn't tell anyone about it. He didn't press charges, which he easily could have pressed charges for assault. But he didn't. Holy shit.
And for the record, this is an audio recording, and it's quite lengthy, so we intend to play certain portions of it.
It's not to get you mad. It's just to get out of a bad situation while it's happening before it gets worse. In Australia, when we had the big fight where I lost the tip of my finger, at least 5 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms I went to.
To avoid talking to me, to
To
avoid working
escape
it
the-
out. That's
to
the
escape
problem.
the fight.
You don't escape the fight, you escape the solution.
No.
You escape the solution.
No.
You escape figuring it out. We cannot work it out if you run away to the bathroom every time.
Listen to me. Listen to me. A boxer can't go 12 rounds without a minute break.
I'm not giving you a minute break. You do it at minute 3 at the beginning of an argument.
No. There are rounds, man.
So far, it sounds like her arguments are just yelling at him while he doesn't do anything. Like, from what I heard, he didn't say a word to her. He just took a couple of shots of vodka. That's it. Like, what is he supposed to do? Like, what solution?
And when it gets too hairy, the ref splits them apart or whatever. But all I'm saying is, you can't have a solution if the argument just keeps mounting and mounting and mounting and mounting. I
Exactly.
go into the bathroom and sit on the floor. Bam, bam, bam. Here you come. I come out. Fight, crazy.
Violence doesn't
escalated.
solve
I go
anything.
split again. I go to another bathroom or a bedroom or something. Knock, knock, knock. Bang, bang, bang. You kept coming to get me. I'm not the one who throws pots and
Those are different.
else at me.
That's different. That's one does not negate the other. That's irrelevant. It's a complete non sequitur. Just because I've thrown pots and pans does not mean that you come and knock on the door. Just because there are vases does not mean that you come and knock on the door.
Really, I should just let you throw.
I'm not saying that. You're saying that. You're putting words in my mouth and then making non
I'm
sequiturs.
giving you a situation.
No, you're trying to justify how you don't or do come to the door
No,
based
I'm
on whether I throw
justifying-
pots and pans. It's
No,
irrelevant.
I'm justifying how you seem to think that there's this cowardice in me that runs away and I don't fight for you.
And you're justifying that by saying I throw pots and pans? Okay, cool. Let's
No,
talk about everything you do wrong.
I'm not the one who.
I don't really consider throwing pots and pans as like a small issue. Oh, let's talk about your problems. Oh, I throw pots and pans. Let's bring up your problems. How do you even call that a problem? What? You're throwing pots and pans. That's not like a That's not like a person problem. That's just crazy. That's a major issue. Thank you so much, John Constantine. I appreciate it. Looks like a female Ted Bundy. Oh, God. Yeah, there's a lot of gaslighting. There's a lot of gaslighting in these clips.
I said to Travis, I said to you, hey, tell Travis what just happened.
You told me to do it. You told me to. You said, go do that.
I said, no, tell him what just happened.
And I lied.
And that you punched me in the thing. And
you figured it out.
Good luck next Tuesday. I hope the audience brings lots of walkie slide.
I've recently stumbled on your channel, and I watched nearly every episode. Not once had I ceased laughing. Funniest shit, man. Thank you for always making everyone painfully aware I'm watching a Bionicpig vid, VOD, and Skeeter bop and bop bop.
What? Huh? Huh? Creed. What is wrong with you? $100? $100. Is that really necessary? I'm not that funny. Come on. I'm not $100 funny. Come on. Dear God, I appreciate it though. Worth it? God damn. All right, I gotta beef up my comedy right now, guys. Okay, I gotta earn that $100. So I gotta think of something funny. Yeah. Joke. 1, 2, 3. Joke. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it comes. It's on the it's right there. Velcro, more like no. That was the warm up. That was the warm up joke. Smoothie. Hardly even knew her. Okay.
What the f*** are you talking about? And I watched you lie, and then
I didn't punch you, by the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You know, you've been in a lot of fights. You've been around a long time. I know. Yeah.
No, when you have a close
You didn't get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not deck you. I was hitting you. I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
How are you tough?
What am I supposed to do? Do this? I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are. That's the difference between me and you. You're a baby.
Because you started.
You are such a baby. Grow the up,
Because you
Johnny.
started physical fights.
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, chat. Next time you punch someone in the face, you didn't punch him. You just hit him with your fist. You just hit him like this. You didn't punch him. You just gave him one of those. Quick little hit. You know? I was definitely not punching. Not punching. As she whines, yeah. And then she calls him a baby. Oh, God.
You did, so I had
Because,
to get out of there.
yes, you did. So you did the right thing, the big thing. You know what? You are admirable.
Yeah. He kind of is. Because he didn't escalate the situation. Which is very respectable because, hell, I don't know if I'd be able to, like, de-escalate. You know what I mean? If someone's, like, doing shit like that, it'd be hard. It'd be so hard. She's gaslight and gatekeep without the girl boss. True.
Mr. Depp, could you please explain to the jury what they just heard on those audio recordings?
What was displayed on the audio recordings was
How many pressed
very
my
much
closed
the
fist against your
tone
face 5+ miles
and
per
the
hour from the top
aggression
torn buckle.
and the-
Exactly. It wasn't a punch though.
attitude and the need for a fight from Ms. Heard. That was, I don't know if that was some need for attention, but
I mean, she's from Texas. That's literally exactly what my wife said the other day. Oh, she's from Texas? That explains a lot.
that was a sound that I had gotten very used to. The squabbling, the raising of the voice to essentially excommunicate anything that I had to say about the situation.
You know what's interesting? Where's her face? I feel like she's not wearing makeup, like right underneath her eyes to make her eyes look a little bit more baggy, like she's been crying. I don't know. Her face doesn't change, man. Like there's no emotional reaction. I don't know. Maybe that's what her lawyer told her to do. Just pure focus. I don't know. Maybe that's a tactic. It's like poker. She's got that good poker face.
Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.